Want an easy way to make all of your world building 5 times more engaging? Well, it's as simple as including sensory details. Not just what your world looks like, but how it sounds, smells, tastes, and feels. The difference between a bland world setting and one that players and readers can't forget is immersion. And nothing creates immersion like appealing to all 5 and more senses. I'm Janet from World Anvil, a world building consultant, published author, and game writer, obsessed with helping creators bring alive the worlds that exist in their heads. Today, I'll show you how to use sensory details to create worlds that come alive in your readers' minds and have your players feeling the dragon's breath on their necks. Blech. I'm going to teach you how to use all 5 senses in your world building, with examples from master storytellers too, and share practical techniques that you can apply immediately. Plus, I'll reveal a World Anvil feature that makes organizing sensory details as easy as pie. A delicious, aromatic, crunchy, sweet, sour, golden brown. Now I'm just thinking about pie. So let's dive into your sensory toolkit to transform your world building from flat to 4-dimensional. Most world builders focus primarily on sight. The castle towers reach towards the sky. The marketplace was bustling. But imagine walking into a bakery. It's the smell of fresh bread that makes your mouth water, or an old song that transports you to a specific memory. That's the power we're after. In Game of Thrones, when George R.R. Martin describes the wall, he doesn't just tell us it's massive. He shows the ice glimmering like blue crystal, the wind howling across its face, the bone-chilling cold seeping through fur, and the metallic taste of fear in Jon Snow's mouth. That's world building with a punch. Take a moment to share a similar location from your own world in the comments and build out the experience through the different senses as the video goes. Let's build a sensory library of examples together. For visual descriptions, specificity isn't just your friend, it's your best friend. Instead of "the forest was dark," why not "pine needles formed a dense canopy, filtering sunlight into thin, dusty beams"? Don't just describe appearances. Highlight what makes things unique. More specific equals more evocative, and that's the key difference between new and experienced world builders. But more than that, visual descriptions should do double duty, painting a picture while revealing something about your world's history, technology, or culture. Consider Market Square in The Name of the Wind. Rothfuss doesn't just tell us it's busy. He shows us performers juggling fire, merchants with exotic wares displayed on colourful cloths, and the juxtaposition of fine silk against rough-spun clothing marking social boundaries. These visuals aren't just pretty pictures, they're windows into the world's economy, its culture, and its social structures. That's efficient storytelling and effective world building. One easy package. Sound is a criminally underused sense in world building, yet it's incredibly atmospheric. Your world's soundscape, creaking ships, bustling markets, humming technology, creates instant immersion. The Star Wars universe is full of distinctive and unmistakable sounds. The whoosh and buzz of a lightsaber extending, the beeps and trills of droids, the hiss of the automatic doors. These auditory details make the galaxy far, far away feel tangible and lived in. Think about a fantasy or sci-fi city in your world. What's its morning alarm clock? Chirping birds, temple bells, or steam whistles. A place's ambient noise reveals its technology level, population density, and culture. It's your world's soundtrack. Article templates in World Anvil include dedicated sections for sensory details, making it easy to include and record these elements for every location. You can even add audio files to your articles, letting your readers hear exactly what your world sounds like as you imagine it. But if you want to instantly transport your audience into your world, nothing works better than smell. It bypasses the rational brain and connects directly to emotional centers. It's like a teleportation device built into your prose. In The Lord of the Rings, Tolkien uses smell masterfully. Mordor's foul reek immediately conveys corruption and evil. The fresh, clean scent of Malorn trees in Lothlorien instantly communicates otherworldly purity. These aren't just descriptions, they're emotional cues, telling the readers how to feel. For your world building, ask yourself, What does magic smell like? Is it ozone sharp or honey sweet? Do wealthy quarters smell of perfume and poorer areas reek like tanneries? These details won't just add noseworthy depth, they'll reveal social structures that make your world smell real. Next up is taste, and while it might seem hard to incorporate, it's actually a secret world-building weapon. It's time to make your readers' mouths water. Food and drink reveal enormous amounts about a society, and they're great ways to immerse your audience. Suzanne Collins uses cuisine brilliantly in The Hunger Games. The contrast between the capital's decadent feasts, lamb stew with dried plums, anyone? And District 12's simple, scarce meals tells us everything about power and inequality in Pan Am. Beyond just food, consider other areas that you can use taste. Medicines might be bitter herbs or sweet syrups. There might be recreational substances, like tobacco or coffee or alcohol. So how are they flavoured? Does the water taste metallic near industrial areas, or sweet from mountain minerals? How does the air taste? Each taste detail serves up a veritable feast of information about ecology, economy, and culture. Touch grounds readers in physical reality. Is the air humid and sticky like walking through soup? Are stone walls smooth from centuries of hands, or rough-hewn and new? Does magic tingle on skin like tiny electric shocks? Andy Weir's The Martian excels here. We feel the gritty Martian dust getting everywhere, the burning cold threatening to freeze Watney's solid, the strain as he works the soil. These details make Mars feel immediate, like you could reach out and touch it. For your players or readers, tactile details create embodiment. Describe how silk slides coolly against skin in desert heat, or rough wool scratches but keeps the mountain chill at bay. These aren't just touchy-feely details, they're handcrafted immersion tools. Depending on how you choose to categorize them, humans may have as many as 30 senses. Don't forget senses like temperature and pressure, balance and proprioception. And that's just humans. What senses might your non-human species have? Digging deeper into senses is a great way to create detailed experience of your world. So use the 5 as a jumping off point to describe how your world is experienced and perceived. Now we've covered the sensory options, here are 3 techniques to elevate your sensory world building. They're so good you can taste the difference. I'm so sorry. First, use active verbs for more vivid imagery. Instead of, there was a smell of spices, how about, cinnamon and cardamom wafted from the merchant's stall. Active language brings sensory details to life. Second, focus on specific details over generalizations. The forest smelled earthy is forgettable. Pine resin hung in the air, mingling with musty, decaying leaves, sticks like sap to your readers' memories. Third, and most importantly, show, don't tell. Don't say, it was cold. Describe breath forming clouds, fingers numbing within seconds, lips shivering and cracking with each word. This technique gives readers a front row seat to experience your world firsthand. Remember, don't describe everything using all 5 sentences. That's like eating an entire cake in one bite. Select impactful sensory details that meaningfully reveal your world. Save them for scene setting in your stories or allouds in your games. Use them strategically. The most immersive fictional worlds aren't just visible. They're realms that we can hear, smell, taste, and feel. By incorporating the senses, you create an experience that engages on multiple levels. It's like upgrading your world building from standard def to 4K Super HD. If you found this video helpful, then go check out our video on snow globe world building, where we explore other ways to keep your setting from feeling flat and fake. Just click the thumbnail and your world building skills will thank you. And subscribe for more delicious servings of world building tips, tricks, and practical advice. Then, as always, grab your hammer and go world build.